like a one-time opportunity. You either take it if they offer it or you don't.
So how did you hear about this audition today?
A friend of mine sent me the listing, and I think it was through the contestants.
He told me to definitely try out for this, so it was so out of my element, but I decided to give it a shot, and here I am.
Obviously, you know, they're looking to have us interview Latino players.
So who, if you were to get the job, who would you be most excited to interview on the team?
So we're talking about Latino players, Alexia Ramirez, because everybody knows who Alexia Ramirez is.
Be really excited to interview Paul Konerko. I think he's like the star of the team, but don't tell the other ladies.
So you're a big Sox fan?
Sí, claro, claro. En realidad sí, sí. Sobre todo me gusta mucho el béisbol. El béisbol, el equipo de los Sox también. Vivo en Chicago. Hay dos equipos muy fuertes en el Chicago, pero me voy con el equipo Sox.
I am a huge White Sox fan. I actually live in Bridgeport, so I live in the home of the White Sox. Like, I live and breathe it. My household is a White Sox household. For this, I went to school for broadcast journalism, so definitely it would be in my comfort zone. It would be something that I like to do, go out to the fields, talk to people, you know, and just have a good time.
A lot of the work I did like in TV was a lot behind the scenes. Okay. I was actually producing sports at Channel 66 at Univision.
Oh, okay.
And I covered the 2005 World Series here back in 05. So that was pretty cool. I mean, but it was work, so it wasn't as fun as it should have been.
Yeah.
Because work is still work. So you know, it's like you would go, you would cover a game, but you sit in the press box for a little bit, then you go across the street, and you start feeding video to like the network and things like that. So it was memorable. I still have my credentials from back then, and I'm telling you, I'll never ever forget those days, and I'll never get rid of those credentials.
Favorite White Sox memory, that's when they won the World Series in 2005, obviously. But that night that they won, we actually drove around Bridgeport, and it was a lot of fun because all I remember about that night was, I mean, it was raining and everything, but people were out honking their horns, and it was just a blast. Just being out with other Sox fans, just blaring our car horns. So that's my favorite memory.
My favorite White Sox memory is meeting Minnie Minoso as a child. Yes, we got to meet him. I think my family even had dinner with him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was probably like 10. So that was pretty fun.
When I was a young boy, I was in Little League here in the neighborhood, and Minnie Minoso was giving a baseball workshop at camp, and they signed me up for the baseball camp.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, it was great. It was great. He was a wonderful person. He was one of the kindest persons I've ever met to this day.
What would it mean to you and your dad if you went home and like, Dad, I got the job, I got the job?
I think he'd be super psyched. I don't even think like, I think it would just be a total surprise. He'd ask me probably if he could come to more games.
Probably be right there with him.
Like, yes, I'm here with my daughter.
So you just came out from your audition. How do you think it went?
I think it went well.
Yeah, were you nervous?
Not at all, honestly. I really wasn't. I mean, I've been on auditions before, and you know, I've done all kinds of stuff. And honestly, me personally, I just go out and I just have fun. Even if I don't get this job, I'll still love you guys.